With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello student, the question is limit x approaches to pi by 2, 1 minus sin x into sin 3x into sin 5x divided by into sin 7x divided by pi by 2 minus x whole square is equal to k. Okay, then we have to find the value of k divided by 6. Okay, so we have limit, let L is equal to limit x approaches to pi by 2, 1 minus sin of x into sin 3x into sin 5x into sin 7x divided by pi by 2 minus x whole square. Okay, now if we directly put x equal to pi by 2 here, this would become a 0 by 0 form. This is a 0 by 0 form. Okay, now to solve this, what we will do, we will put pi by 2 minus x, that is the denominator, we have pi by 2 minus x, so we will put pi by 2 minus x as equal to y. Okay, then when x approaches to pi by 2, then we can say that y would approach to 0. So limit becomes, in terms of y, we can convert the limit by putting x equal to pi by 2 minus x. Okay, now first we will draw the graph of sine. So graph of sine is like this. Graph of sine is something like this. Okay, this is 0, this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is pi by 2, so we can write here, this is pi by 2, this is 3 pi by 2, and this is 2 pi plus pi by 2, which is 5 pi by 2. Or we can draw the graph more also like this. The value of sine is between 1 and minus 1 like this. This is graph of y equal to sine of x. This is x and this is y here. This is 5 pi by 2 and this would be 6 pi by 2, or we can say 3 pi, and this is 7 pi by 2. Now when we will replace x by pi by 2 minus x, this would become sine pi by 2 minus x. So sine, here we can see that we are replacing x by, x is equal to pi by 2 minus y. Okay, so sin x becomes, sin x would be equal to sine pi by 2 minus y. Now pi by 2 minus y of sine would be positive cos, so this is cos of y. Similarly, we have sine, this is sine 3x, so sine 3x would be sine 3 times pi by 2 minus y. Okay, we are putting here x equal to pi by 2 minus y. So this becomes equal to sine 3 pi by 2 minus 3y. Okay. Now from the graph we can see that sine 3 pi by 2 is this point, So sine 3 pi by 2 minus something is a negative. So this is minus of cos 3y. Now the third term we have sine of 5x also. We have sine 5x also and sine 7x also. Okay. So we will solve sine 5x is equal to sine 5 into putting x pi by 2 minus y. This becomes sine 5 pi by 2 minus 5y. So this is equal to, from graph we can see that 5 pi by 2 minus something angle minus theta would be positive and sine would change. So sine changes to cos. This becomes cos 5 pi. Similarly, sine 7x can be written as sine 7 times of pi by 2 minus y. This is equal to sine 7 pi by 2 minus 7y, which is equal to, from the graph we can see again, this is 7 pi by 2. 7 pi by 2 minus something would be a negative angle. So this becomes minus of cos of 7y. So our limit becomes, we can write L as equal to limit y approaches to 0. We have 1 minus like this. So this is 1 minus value of sin x is, in terms of y, value of sin x is cos y. This is 1 minus cos y into sin 3x value is minus of cos 3y. Then we have sin 5x value is cos of 5y. Then we have sin 7x, which is minus of cos 7y, like this. And this whole is divided by pi by 2 minus x, which we taken y. So this is divided by y square. So this is y square here. Now this becomes equal to limit y approaches to 0, 1 minus becomes plus 6, so minus remains as it is on the outside. 1 minus cos of y into cos of 3y into cos of 5y into cos of 7y divided by y square. Now this is again a 0 by 0 form, because at angle 0 cos value is 1. This is 1 minus 1 divided by 0. So this is again a 0 by 0 form. So we apply L'Hospital rule. Applying L'Hospital rule, we will differentiate. So applying L'Hospital rule, this becomes L is equal to, differentiating the numerator part, 1 differentiation is 0. To differentiate this product, we will apply the product rule. We will get differentiation of cos is minus sine. So this becomes sine y, and rest of the 3 terms remains as it is. So this is cos 3y into cos 5y into cos 7y divided by differentiation of denominator would be 2y. So we can write like this. Now there would be plus sign, and we'll differentiate the second term now. So first, third and fifth term remains as it is. So we write cos y, and differentiation of minus cos 3y would be here sine of 3y. and also multiply by 3, because differentiate by chain rule we'll differentiate the inside angle also, and we have cos of 5y into cos of 7y. Okay, here limit is approaching to 0 everywhere. This also on denominator we have 2y. We will differentiate the rest of the terms. We will get plus cos y, cos 3y remains as it is. This is cos y into cos 3y into, differentiate the third term now. So differentiation of cos 5y is sin 5y. Okay, minus sign we have already changed, so this becomes plus here, and differentiation of 5y is 5, and last term is cos of 7y divided by 2y, and the last term we have plus cos y into cos of 3y into sine of 5y into differentiation of cos 7y, which is, this would be sine 7y into 7. Okay, minus sign we have changed to plus. Okay, this is what we will get on differentiating the numerator and denominator with respect to y. Okay, now we know that limit y approaches to 0, sine of y divided by y is equal to 1. So here this is sine y divided by 2y. Okay, when y approaches to 0, sine y divided by y would be equal to 1, and all the other terms are cos 0, so cos 0 is also 1, so we will get L is equal to 1 by 2 from here, plus here also we have sine 3y. Okay, so we will multiply by 3 here, this becomes 3y, and also we are dividing in the denominator, and so we need to multiply by 3 on the numerator also. Okay, so this again becomes sine 3y divided by 3y would be 1, this is 1, and rest of the terms are also 1, so we are left with only 3 into 3, here 3 also, this is 9 by 2. Similarly here we have sine 5y, so we will divide by 5 here, and y we can write like this here. Okay, so we will need to multiply by 5 also. Sine 5y divided by 5y is 1 when y approaches to 0. This is sine 0 by 0 form, this is 1, so we are left with 5 into 5 divided by 2, which is 25 divided by 2, plus now we have here, this is cos actually, okay, this is not sine, this is cos 7y. Okay, now here we have sine 7y, so we can write this as 7y, and we need to multiply by 7 also. This becomes 7 sine 0 by 0, which is equal to 1, and all the cos terms are multiplication of 1, so we are left with 7 into 7, that is 49 divided by 2, which is equal to, now 49 plus 1 is 50, so this is 50 plus 25 plus 9 is 30, 34 divided by 2. So value of limit that we are getting is 84 divided by 2, which is equal to 42. Now what we need to find, the value of limit is k, we need to find k by 6. Okay, so we have value of limit, that is L is equal to k, which is equal to 42. We need to find k by 6, so 42 divided by 6 is equal to 7. Okay, this is the final answer that we are getting. Thank you.
for class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.